you woke up, you blessed, my boy. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Anybody ever read Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy? First 5 books of the Bible. These are the writings of Moses. You ever just stop and realize I'm reading the writings of a murderer? Moses was a murderer, and I'm reading his words. Depending on what translation you're reading, overall, Moses is doing the writing himself. So in essence, you're reading a book and you're reading about a writer who is talking about him being a murderer. And you're at peace with that. Isn't that wild? You're like, you ever just think about it like that? I'll go even deeper. If you go to the New Testament, Paul, Saul, who later became Paul. In my younger days, like when I was in college and truly going to school for sound doctrine, I had such a great offense towards Paul. In my mind, Paul is white. He's a white citizen. And he was given a green light to persecute black citizens. I no longer think like that because I have such a high regard for Paul. Put on the full armor of God. That's not a white brother. That's a brother who's been through pain. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at Paul. I'm looking at Moses. These guys were murderers. Sons of Zebedee, James and John. 2 of the 12 apostles, original apostles. They had violence in their heart. There were a group of people who were not worshiping in the manner that they were used to. James and John asked Jesus himself, can we send thunder and lightning to burn them up? Like, you got violent people in this kingdom. You got murderers in this kingdom. Paul might have very well been a mass murderer. Moses, we know, murdered somebody. And yet, God used them in mighty ways. I don't know why, but we as humans, we hold on to the past. God is a God who forgets. You can't beat God when it comes to forgetting. My mom, she tells me, the hardest thing you did was yesterday. So true. Ain't no need to be down. Ain't no need to worry. Ain't no need to fear. No need to revisit. You feel me? That's how we got to start living. You know what I mean? The past. Bro, I did some things in my past. Zemo ain't perfect, bro. I tell you what, God forgot that. You know what I mean? So approaching a new month, the things that you would consider, a failure, a loss, a L, bro, God had already forgot that. Before you even physically made it on earth, he already had your future in consideration. When Jesus died on the cross, my man Jesus had your future in consideration. It's literally only us going to the past. You know what I mean? That's why Jesus wanted to leave this earth so soon. Like, I got to leave this earth because my Father's children, they got a bright future. And they can't do this unless I'm still here. Because once I leave, they get the Holy Spirit. So, forget the past. Forget it. It's time for the future.